Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Today I am Professor Wilson, you can call me, and I am giving you your Cleveland real estate market update. So I'd like to take a look at the market by the numbers and give you an update as to what we're seeing, what changes are happening here in the local real estate market. There's often a lot of confusion as to kind of where we're at in the market, how things are going, are homes being sold. So I just want to give you a breakdown of what we're seeing. So the first thing I want to talk about are interest rates. So the interest rates on the market are still very, very low. So which makes it a great time to buy and a great time to refinance your home. Many of you purchased a home maybe 2-3 years ago. You want to either get in touch with that mortgage company that is currently holding your mortgage, or if you are looking for a little more local contact, I can definitely get you in contact with someone that can help you with that. With homes being in the low threes, it makes it a great time to buy. So it's still somewhat of a seller's market right now. The inventory is very low on the market. There's many more buyers than it is sellers. So usually between February all the way through May is the spring buying season. And because of COVID-19, we kind of missed out on that season. And so with that being said, sellers, with the lack of inventory, there's so many buyers, we're seeing homes going very quickly off of the market. So some sellers have decided to hold off on selling, rightfully so. You may not want people coming through your home during this time, but if you need to sell, it is definitely a good idea to do it now rather than later when there's less inventory on the market, so you can get your home sold for a higher dollar amount. So with that being said, it's even more important right now for you to take good quality pictures, because a lot of buyers are first previewing the homes and looking at a more detailed look online first. So if you can do photos and if you can do videos, that's going to help you get your home sold a lot quicker, just because buyers are like a little more hesitant of just going out to the property. So they want to look at those pictures and details before deciding to want to see that. So the days of just throwing pictures up and then, oh, they'll see when you get here should be thrown out the door. You want to make sure that you have high quality pictures on these homes. I'm seeing still a lot of homes that are actively on the market listed by agents that have pictures with snow on the front yard. You want to, if your home is currently listed, you want to make sure that you reach out to your agent, ask them to refresh those pictures for you, because it's no reason, we've had plenty of sunny days, so it's no reason to still have snowy pictures, showing up across the internet. So one tip that I also want to give, if you're thinking about selling your home, is making sure that you put a fresh coat of paint on your walls. Paint is probably the cheapest maintenance item that you can do. It just takes a little bit of time, and most of us can take care of this on our own. But think about putting a fresh coat of paint on your walls. It just kind of refreshes it. It brightens things up. So the current trend on paint colors, we're seeing a lot of white walls. People are going back to white walls or light colors or light grays. So you just want to keep it as neutral as possible, so that when buyers are either seeing these properties online or they're seeing these properties in person, they can kind of visualize what their furniture or what it would look like if they would live there. So light colors, it's not, not offensive to anyone, so they can go in, quickly make changes as needed. So if you are a buyer, there was a lot of confusion when COVID-19 first hit about the down payment assistance programs. Those programs are still available, no matter if you're going FHA or if you're going conventional on the loan. they're providing 3.5% down in most cases. It covers your down payment. You still have to come up with some closing costs, but we do have a way in the transaction that we can have that covered for you, so you're out of pocket the least amount as possible. Some of you may not have as much of a savings right now because you've been either unemployed or things have slowed down at your job. So you want to try to keep as much cash in hand, because once you move into a home, you are going to have some additional expenses that many of us don't think about, whether it's window treatments or some additional furniture or some appliances. So we will work with you to help you keep as much as money in place as possible by using programs like down payment assistance programs. Many of the banks offer down payment assistance, and through the county and state of Ohio, they offer down payment assistance program. Each program has a different advantage to each other. So you want to make sure that you are going through the right program, and definitely something I can help you with. I will say, though, because of the new lending guidelines, buyers are stronger than ever. A lot of the lenders have increased the required credit score to become a buyer. So whereas it used to be primarily a 620 as the entry point, we've seen that most of the lenders have increased that number to either a 640, 670, or a 700 in some cases. So with that being said, if you are selling your home, understand and know that buyers that are putting in an offer today probably will qualify and are much stronger than what we were seeing before the pandemic, because before at a 620, that was very basic bottom guidelines and entry point. So from time to time, deals could fall apart because of financing. But right now, with these new guidelines, these buyers have to come in with either stronger money in the bank, or they have to have stronger credit score. So this is important to know. So I want to take a second and I want to share my screen with you guys to take a look at the actual numbers. Last week I shared with you, kind of like how we ended with April. And as you can see here, this is a refresh of where we ended with April, the final numbers. So in April 2020, we had 1,454 number of sales. The average price of the home, and this is Cuyahoga County, we're looking at $181,000 was the average sale price. New listings in the month of April was 1,734, and average days on market was 56. So that's how we ended with April. And as we take a look at May here, so May so far, we have a number of home sales at 329. So this so far, we're not quite at halfway through the month. It's only May 11th. So, but this number is relatively low to where we should be on the normal cases, which is understandable here. But that average sale price so far in comparison to April has crept up to $199,000. Again, this is across the entire county. And number of new listings is 563. So new listings are currently still coming on the market, which is good that we're seeing this. But these homes, on average, they're selling at an average days on market at 54. Okay. Let me get back here. So as you can see, there's still quite a bit of activity on the market. We're looking at the county so far with that average days on market as 54 days. I will tell you though, homes that are priced right as soon as they hit the market and that are in good shape, right? Either renovated or that seller took really good care of their property is going in a matter of days. I know you're seeing 54 days on there, but that's more so the average days on market. That's for the average style home. There's a lot of homes that have been renovated already that's hitting the market, and there's a lot of homes that that the owner has really taken care of the maintenance and everything on the property. Those homes will go on the market. You want to make sure that you're going out that same day. If you are one of those buyers that's waiting, it comes on the market on Monday and Tuesday, and you're waiting until that weekend to see it, that's too late. You want to make sure that you get on a call, you're calling your real estate agent, and you're getting out to that property as soon as possible, because those homes are going very, very quickly, especially at a time that the inventory is so low. So I like to provide you with kind of like your real estate market update. One of the things that I will say too, in addition, is the buyer pool. So there's a lot of people that are either laid off or furloughed from work. So it removed a pool of buyers from the market. We haven't quite seen the impact of this. Maybe as we get towards the end of May, June, we'll start to see the true effects of this. We really just don't know right now. But right now, the market is very active. They are projecting that there are a number of renters, so people that are still currently working, that are renters right now, that are becoming a little disgruntled with their current landlords. And these are in the sectors that were most hit in the hospitality industry. Most of them are renters, where they are starting to make a shift, or going to want to make a shift from being a renter into a homeowner, just because of they didn't like the way that their landlord, maybe they haven't had work, furlough, and their landlord is still being demanding on their rents. So if that sector of people, as we see the market start to reopen here, once they get back on their feet, they may become a new pool of buyers that are also entering the market. So if you are a seller, you want to make sure that you consider not holding off any longer and getting your home on the market. If you are a buyer, you want to actively go ahead and start looking for a home as well before this new pool of buyers start to hit the market, and while the interest rates are still low. So people ask all the time about what's going on in the market, where are we ending up? I am happy to answer any questions for you. You can send me a message. I will answer those questions for you. And please look for me every week. I will provide you with your real estate update on Monday. So have a wonderful day, guys.